Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geek. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, it's the man that said can't stop, won't stop cussing. It's that man, Big J, in the building. And joining me also, too, is the man that got number 2 pencils with no erasers. So he don't make no mistakes out here, man. It's that boy BA, man. Listen, Cuz will not be joining us today. He's out of town. He'll be back with us on Tuesday. So we will see him on Tuesday, man. But listen, until then, we definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys. You already know, man. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday and Saturday morning. And also, too, everybody hit them likes for us today. That'd be much appreciated. If you can get them likes up for us to continue to try to build that algorithm up to find more geeks like yourselves to join us here for these conversations. Also, too, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics, simply put it in the comment section and we'll address those at the end of the show. All right, fellas. Got a pretty good one today, man. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. Before we do, let's show some love to the merch. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. We have a link to all the merch down in the description box below. Shirts like I got on here, the Ninja Turtle themes, Cuz We Geek shirt is down in the description box below. So click on each one of those links to get a look at each of the merch. All right, cuz guys, this is my cuz. Y'all ready to get to it, man? We got a pretty good one today, man. I know one of the topics on here, BJ gonna love because he's a huge James Gunn fan. So let's get to it, man. Let's get into these main topics. Ooh, shocking, fellas. Let's check it out. We got some good news. Breaking news. Aaron Pierre will return as Jon Stewart in Man of Tomorrow, aka Superman 2. The engineer will also return in the film. All right, man. Big J, what's your thoughts on this, man? Is this good news, bad news? You don't care? Shut up. James Gunn trash. What's up, man? What's on your mind?
I mean, look, I get accused of all kind of things. As long as they world building and it makes sense, I'm all for it. I'd like to see the Green Lantern show up. I'm glad the engineer back. Now we gonna get Sasha Bordeaux coming back too, since she's also kind of androidish, cyborgish from Peacemaker season 2.
She is cyborgish.
And they were on the TV show. I found out they did a TV show together back in days in South America.
Who? Aaron Pierre and her?
No. Sasha, the woman that played Sasha Bordeaux, Sol Rodriguez, and the one that played the engineer. They did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, I thought because they watched an interview with Sol Rodriguez. She was saying that. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. They've been knowing each other for years, apparently.
Maybe that's how she got the job. You gonna hire me? Hire my homegirl too.
I think she tried out for engineer. I think that's what it was.
She did.
I think Sol tried out for engineer, and then her friend got it. So they were like, oh, so they brought her back to play the other one. I'm like,
yeah, she said it on she was doing the podcast. What's the dude name he used to work for? His name Brandon. He used to work for, I think, comic book movie. I think he got a podcast. I mean, he got a YouTube channel. I think he the one. She was on his show. And she said that she also and then she didn't get it, so they ended up giving her that position for Sasha Bordeaux. But what you got, BA?
So as of right now, so we got Aaron Pierre. So he's the exception, right? So the engineer, she was in the previous one. Lex is in this movie. Clearly, Superman is in this movie. Lois Lane, the dude that's about to what's his name, Jimmy Olsen. So I feel like everybody from the first movie is in this movie, but they just didn't want to call it Superman 2 for some reason. Because everybody else is in this movie but a changing villain, which is normally what happens in the sequel. You change the villain, and then you might add somebody. So my question is, the only thing that the thing that was alarming to me was Mr. Terrific. I didn't see him cast for part 2 in this Man of Tomorrow. Have y'all seen that?
I was about to bring that up because I would love to see him in it, because that was one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Exactly. So my thing is, I hope they're not doing this. So it's the old Hollywood trope. We're gonna just replace one black guy with another black guy, and I think that might be what they're doing, because I didn't see him. I didn't see Mr. Terrific, and I'm not gonna butcher his name. Big J, what's the man's real name?
Eddie Gathegi.
There you go, because I would have just said something completely off. So shout out to him, because he did a phenomenal job. We all know that. He was one of the main reasons why people wanted to see it multiple times, right? Because you went in there looking for Superman and realized, oh, he was dominating the roles that he has. Let me go back and watch it from the very beginning, and let me key in on him. At least that's what I did. So it's like, all right, I didn't see him in I didn't see him in none of the intros or the promotions or anything like that. I didn't say that he was going to be in the next one. So I'm like, did they just sub him out for Aaron Pierre?
Better than that.
Aaron Pierre is cool. You know what I'm saying? We got to see how he doing Lanterns, but I was a fan of Mr. Terrific. So tell me that Mr. Terrific is also in this movie, and then with the addition of him, you have Aaron Pierre, and now I'm like, cool. Don't do the black guy switch out thing. Don't do that. Please don't do that. So if they do that, then I'm gonna be like, I'm definitely gonna call it out. Am I still gonna see it? Yeah, but I gotta call it out. Hopefully, other people listen to me.
So I guess I should have posted this. They have the list of so far the cast that's attached to the movie. Of course, you got Superman, Lex, Lois. We just added Green Lanterns, John Stewart, Brainiac, Rick Flag, the Engineer, Hawk Girl, Eve Tessmacher, and of course Jimmy Olsen. Right now, those are only confirmed.
So everybody in the first one, but the villain and Aaron Pierre.
Yes, that's the only one right now.
That's my issue.
Oh, and what's his name? Perry White. He's gonna be in it too. I remember this. He had already said he confirmed himself in the movie. So, yes, sir. So, I wonder if he's not gonna be in the movie because they're gonna have him doing something else.
Yeah, but everybody else could do something. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else got other projects too. Like he was a part of Superman. The one that we, the latest rendition, like he sold that. He had a one-on-one scene with Superman at the very end for a post-credit, right? They didn't have to have that scene when they was looking at the building. You know what I'm saying? It just showed more emphasis on, maybe even through them, they was realizing, this dude is knocking his parts out. So let me just give us just one scene dedicated to them. That's not really even part of the movie. You didn't need to see that scene. You know what I'm saying? When they was looking at the building structures and stuff at the very end, you didn't need to see that. They added that because they knew. So that's what's bothering me.
Also, too, Guy Gardner's not in here. Now,
and that's
that
okay
could be for reasons.
Now, if they sub out Green Lantern for Green Lantern, totally understandable. That's totally get it.
If he's not in here, it could be reasons, but we'll probably find that out
in Lanterns.
Late, in Lanterns. So so because he already confirmed he's gonna be in Lanterns because he's talking about he cussing more than he ever did in his life in that show. But so I like the signing. People kind of running with it online. The fact that Aaron Pierre is in here. We got Hawk Girl and now Superman. We got kind of getting like a third of the. Well, how many is it? Is it 6 characters in the Justice League? 7?
Which rendition are you talking about?
The one with John Stewart in the animated show. Was it Hawk Girl, Wonder Woman, 2 women, and then you had Flash, Batman, Superman, Green Lantern. Yeah, so 6. So you already got like half of the Justice League right now. So far. So I don't know if that's like a sign of them working their way towards it or what, but I mean, so far we got half of them right now. So we'll see how the rest of the. Oh, and Martian Manhunter. I forgot about Martian Man. So it's 7. Is that right? Yeah, Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern. Yeah, and Martian Manhunter. I forgot about Martian Manhunter. So yeah, 7. So you got nearly half of them already. So,
it's missing all the important ones.
Well, hey, like I said, you're getting there. You're getting there slowly but surely.
Batman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
the
Flash. Yeah,
the Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. We get about the, they already working on trying to get Batman.
Look, Big J,
Wonder Woman.
Rel, don't do that. Rel is trying to be positive, and Big J just rained on his parade. He's saying we are almost. At first, it was half, but then like, okay, we almost half. I did notice that.
Almost half.
But we almost there. Rel, I'm with you, dog. We almost there. I
apologize for forgetting Martian Manhunter. My bad. I forgot. My bad. BJ, it's gonna
come, man.
Can I in a non-hate related way? Can I bring up something?
Impossible.
It's gonna be interesting. Go ahead.
No, so we all know that he said he wants to name it Man of Tomorrow, not Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow.
Because he doesn't believe in the colon thing.
Well,
and they don't want to name it Superman 2.
Supposedly too, he also said, BJ, that it's gonna be about Lex and Superman, is what he said. But go ahead.
Okay, so here's my question. Is anybody going to know that this is a Superman movie besides the people who know it's a Superman movie if you don't market it right? Because that whole, it's like, to me, is it just because you made the statement before and you just too stubborn to,
I see what you said.
So, yeah, like, are you too stubborn to back off? Because like I said, either you need to call it Superman 2, like BA said, or
Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Right? He's like, I don't believe in colons.
What you're saying is, just so I can understand from the average fan, like I said, the wives and the husbands that's not understanding, the average people that's not a fan of it, they heard Superman and say, oh, that's Superman. I'll go out and check Superman. But if you're saying, hey, this is Man of Tomorrow, well, who the hell is that? That was Superman? Oh, I missed that. So you that's what you're talking about. Those people, whereas though, if you would have said, hey, this is Superman, Man of Tomorrow, or Superman 2, oh, let me go get that. That's Superman. That was a great movie. Is that what you're referring to?
Just like Supergirl is going to be called Woman of Tomorrow. Once again, how many people? Supergirl is already a character that has not done well in theaters.
Well, they took that off.
Oh, so is it just going to be Supergirl?
It's just Supergirl. Yeah.
Okay.
Just Supergirl.
Because I remember that just call it Woman of Tomorrow. And
it's going to be called Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow based off the comic. Remember, I said when they took that title off, I said I think they took it off because you're going. Woman of Tomorrow, Man of Tomorrow gonna be sound too much alike. So I think they took that off of Supergirl, and then they added to Superman. As I thought it was gonna be Superman, Man of Tomorrow, but he telling us it's not. It's gonna be straight Man of Tomorrow because, like you said, he don't like the hyphen names and all that type of stuff. But I think if they don't do that, BJ, they're gonna do what you said a few weeks ago. They're gonna probably have a title and then have his symbol behind the title.
Yeah.
So people look at it and say, okay, because when people go up there and ask for a ticket, they're gonna say, hey, I want that Superman ticket. They're not gonna be like, oh, give me the Man of Tomorrow. Well, the people gonna say that, but a lot of them gonna be like, yeah, give me Superman. You know what I'm
saying? Majority of people gonna be like, let me get that Superman ticket.
Yeah, get that Superman ticket. Yeah. So, which is why I agree with you. Now, like I said, we've seen this before. Remember, the first Superman movie was supposed to be Superman Legacy. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was after they were done shooting, they changed the name to Superman. So it could be one of them cases where like the marketing team coming to him and say, yo, no, this ain't gonna work. We got to put Superman in the title so that it's recognizable. Superman, Man of Tomorrow, right? So we still got time because they even started shooting it.
You still got time.
You still got time. Yeah. And I told y'all, I'm willing to put your hot toys on it, BJ. It's gonna be called Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Watch. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Supergirl is just Supergirl now. They changed it over. So now it is just Supergirl, not even Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just based off of the comics.
Somebody gonna think that Man of Tomorrow is a sequel to Woman of Tomorrow. Like they get their own way right now. Right? Yeah. They just get their own way.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's gonna be up to marketing how they name that. Finally named the name, because even when they said Superman Legacy, I was like,
he's the director, right? I mean, he's the head of the studio, right? So I mean, he could always.
Well, yeah, but the marketing is the people who push out the try to get the eyeballs on it. You're the person who is in charge of making it. Remember, he's not over marketing.
That's his partner though. Peter Safran is over the business side.
Yeah, but the Warner Brother people who actually distributed are the ones who's over it. I learned this a while back. I thought the same thing. I was like, no. They are the ones in charge of making the movies. Like, hey, they're the ones who say, no, I want that movie. No, I don't want that movie. I want that one. I don't want that one. They're not in charge of actually marketing, which is why when you heard him talking about if that's the case, Big J, he would have been in charge of when they released the trailer for Lanterns. He's over the studio, right? He wasn't in charge over that. He said that himself. Hey, I seen the trailer, but it's not up to me to release it. He said that in an actual tweet. That's part of marketing. We decide when we want to release that. So he can't decide. He can say, yeah, I got a title for this right now as a name, but if market comes to him and say, hey, you know what? We think that we would get more eyeballs if you actually put Superman in the title. He ain't got no choice over there. Okay, cool. Superman, Man of Tomorrow, or Superman 2 or whatever. If you don't like the hyphens or whatever. But yeah, I mean, for right now, it's Man of Tomorrow, but we still got time because they changed the name on the first movie, like right before he got ready to release it, whatever the case was. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Superman, Man of Tomorrow, in my opinion. But
yeah, I think so. But we'll see. We'll see who.
Or they're gonna do like what you said, Big J. They might do, like I said, they're gonna have Man of Tomorrow, but they might have a Superman title up behind it. It's got to be some type of recognition.
I don't think that's enough. I
don't think it's enough either.
Because audio wise, you're not gonna be able to see it. Obviously.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. No, I know what you're saying. No, I agree with you. Like I said, I'd rather you just make it Superman and then like, Man Tomorrow up under the name or something. You know what I mean? Like, for some odd reason, he don't like that, which is why, it was Guardians. I guess he talked the marketing into doing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Volume 2. And the volume part played up on the whole, like they had the music and stuff like that inside the movie. So, but yeah, I mean, either way, I think it's going to be called Superman Man Tomorrow. Or Superman, like you said, people
go, that's what you want to say. It's going to be edition 2. Or they might play on there might be some type of, because I think when I said edition, like some type of newspaper. Is there like a newspaper term that like the next something like how they got like copies and like whatever that he might use one of those. That's
like
what I'm
saying.
Second
edition or something like that.
Yeah, second edition or something like that to play on the volume side of it. Like that would make more sense than just not having it. Just I don't know. James Gunn weird sometimes, man.
Yeah, because I guess like I said, he was trying to justify it by saying, "Oh, it's going to be a Superman inlet," which is why you saw those pictures come out, right? The very first pictures it was drawn. I think Jim Lee did a drawing and some other artists.
See Lex, man.
And he was you know what I'm saying? If Lex is not the bad guy, then what we talking about? I don't want them to be best friends or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to these quick hits. Oh, y'all, check it out. It says first trailers for Spider-Man Brand New Day and Doom 3 will release next week. So supposedly the website is now live and the trailer is expected to drop next week for Spider-Man. I think we talked about this before. It's looking like this might be true, fellas. It might be dropping in front of Project Hail Mary, which releases this coming Friday. So I guess it lines up with that. But what you think on this, BA?
Two things. First thing is, I'm not a Dune fan, man. I swear, I watch it and I try it. It's just so slow for me sometimes.
I try to,
but
me too.
With the trailer itself, I mean that's it is what it is. I don't think Dune and Spider-Man has anything to be like related towards each other, but they got a website for it, so that tells me that they're going to try to recoup whatever they can financially via the number of hits and things like that, downloads and all that stuff. So that's smart because I'm going to check it out. Everyone else is going to check it out. And then with trailers, you got to check it out multiple times because you got to make sure that you don't miss anything and all these things. So it's smart. It's needed. I wish it would have came out, and then what they said next week. So they should just do a day. Just give us a date so we can do a countdown. That might be even more like add more hype to it. You know what I'm saying? Like in 3 days, in 2 days, in 1 day. So I think they just if you know what's next week and you know that it's coming, like we are up and running, like the website is live, we running, like we have a date, then just give us a date and just and let the anticipation just build up. So I just think if they're gonna go this far, then just go all the way when it comes to having a date.
What you got, BJ?
I agree. I think they need to put like on that website because they said that people already went and started looking at the code, and they can see all the different compartments underneath that haven't been activated yet that you can't see yet. But my thing is, put a countdown on there to the trailer. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool if you put the website live, put a countdown to the trailer, and when the trailer drop, everybody go watch. I guarantee you, everybody be on there as soon as it hits. You get 1 million views that first hour at least.
Facts.
But, we got to get surprised when the trailer hits and everybody got to go scramble. Like, how many times have I sent y'all trailers in the group chat that nobody knew about it because I just get a notification from Marvel. Yeah. Oh, it's up. Something live. Let me go. Oh, let me send it to everybody. And I'm like, dude, that don't even make sense.
You sent that Daredevil one yesterday. I didn't even know.
Yeah, they dropped a bunch, and I'm like, they need to. Marketing people need to be smart. They think this is like, ooh, this is cool. It's gonna surprise them. But I'm like, tell people I'm about to drop this so people have anticipation. Not just we don't know when it's gonna drop. You need to get those impressions in the first few hours.
They know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to play us like we stupid.
I know, but I'm saying for the YouTube algorithm, you want people to be going to it immediately so it gets all the likes and all that stuff. So more people get drawn to it. You'll have 11 million, 15 million in the first day. But all this, we're going to be secretive. But you're going to tell them. A lot of times when they come to me, dude, when I get the notifications, they've been out for an hour or two. And I'm like, why am I just not getting a notification from Marvel that you dropped a trailer on your website, on your YouTube channel, and I get the notification 2 hours late? Like, that don't even make sense.
No, you're right, because I be in there too. Like, I just listen. It's my thing. Y'all heard me. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a recurring thing for each of these Spider-Man movies, where they're going to wait 3 or 4 months before the movie come out, and then drop some type of marketing anything. You know what I'm saying? Which don't make any sense to me, because Avengers dropped out about a year out or whatever. Dropped something to kind of get people, get the buzz going or whatever. This is one of them type of movies. The last one just made over $1 billion. So it's like, I don't understand why we're being, like you said, we're being secretive about everything. We said this a million times on the show. We still don't know what the movie's about. We're still guessing, and the movie's about 3 or 4 months away. And so I'm with you. I don't understand why you can't just give us a date and let us know something. Let us know something. Why are you being so secretive about everything? But like I said, the site is up. I'm with you, Big BA. I know this is going to kind of, I'm supposed to try to take my geek card, bro, but I'm not. I tried to watch the first Doom movie. I tried twice. Matter of fact, I think I even went to the. I go to the movies on the first one. I think I went to the movies on the first one, and then like when they had it on HBO, I tried to do it again. I couldn't do it, man. I think I fell asleep on the first one. I just couldn't do it. I tried, and I know Cuz probably.
Slow,
I think it was extremely slow.
It's a slow burner. Yeah, some people say Star Wars is slow, and the Star Wars does have its slow spots, but I can get through them with the lore around it. It's no issue for me. A lot of people fall asleep during Star Wars. It is what it is. but you know what I'm saying. But it's still a great movie overall. You can get
watch your language, sir. Watch your language.
Just being honest. So when it comes to Dune, it's like, all right, even if somebody do fall asleep, you wake up, you try to, you rewind it or whatever, and you're just like, yo, this it's still. I didn't miss anything. I just closed my eyes for 30 seconds. It felt like it was 2 hours. It's just a slow movie, man. It's just, and I saw part 2, slow movie.
You saw part 2, man?
I didn't even watch part 2. Yeah, I didn't even see part 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Cuz saw it. He was trying to convince me to go see it. I'm like, I'll see it eventually. It's on HBO Max. I'll see it eventually.
Dude, I watched it on there. Because the same with you, I fell asleep multiple times trying to watch Dune on HBO Max, and I was just like, I think it took me 4 times to make it all the way through, because I kept rewinding, starting over, rewinding, and then finally, the last time I just rewound to the last point I remembered, and then watched the rest of it, because I'm like, man, this thing is terrible. Not terrible, but it's a slow movie.
To be honest with you, that's kind of why I'm not a big Star Trek fan too.
Whoa, watch yourself now.
Yeah, I know. Cud grew up on Star Trek. Cause my uncle and my aunt, they loved it or whatever. But me, like, I tried, man. Like, what's it? Next Generation, all that. I tried, bro. My parents watched it. I couldn't.
No, Jean-Luc Picard, right?
No, Jean-Luc Picard, man. I've watched different episodes because my parents or whatever, but I couldn't do it, bro. It's just too slow. That's why I was always a big fan of Star Wars. It have more action and stuff in it, which is also too why I like the new Star Trek stuff. The J.J. Abrams one. I love them movies, bro, because it felt more kind of like in that.
They was definitely faster paced for sure.
Yeah, more faster paced. I love them movies, man. But But yeah, man, I know we gonna get some gonna get some hate for that Dune take, but
man.
Yeah, you don't get some death threats for that one. But
you don't understand.
That's why when they were talking about Dune, what's it called? Doomsday? Everybody, they combining Dune and Avengers. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna go see Dune, bro. Oh, you know why they try to put that on the same par as Avengers? Like, nah, we can good. But nah, yeah, nah, this is good news. I'm gonna go see Project Hail Mary next Friday. I guess my wife gonna be off on this week from spring break, so yeah, I'm gonna probably go see that next week. Try to see, hopefully that trailer drop and better not pull a Avatar, man, or we're gonna be I'm going down to Disney, man. Nah, not Disney, I'm sorry. That's Sony. Yeah, I'm going down to Sony. Your favorite studio, BJ.
Owned by Japanese people.
Whoa.
Ain't it? They Sony any of the Japanese companies?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you gotta be careful, son. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Trying to deter me. I got you. Just be very careful. All right, man. Speaking of trailers, check this out. We got another one that could be releasing. Got the first trailer for DC's Clayface will release in April or May. So let's see. April or May will put it about 5 to 6 months out if they do that. So that's about right. That's normally kind of how what studios want to kind of start their marketing ploy. It's around about 5 to 6 months. So that sounds about right. But what's your name on this one, Big J?
I mean, I've been hearing nothing. I don't know. I mean, it could be interesting. Could be boring.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you rather hear stuff or not hear stuff about a movie? Like, what will give you more confidence?
I mean, it depends on what you're hearing. Like, if you're hearing positive stuff coming out, then decently. Like, I saw some of the cast in it, and like, so some of the cast looks cool, but like I said, a lot of these guys, I'm just like, eh. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this movie could be eh, and it could just be one of those that just doesn't move the needle for anything. And so, like I said, it could be spectacular. We have to see it. It might be good, but like I said, right now, I'm just like, it's on the radar, but I'm not paying attention to it. I'm not trying to dig and find stuff on it because, like I said, it seems like it's going to be kind of Elseworldish anyway. So I'm like,
yeah, they already said no Batman cameo. That's what they're saying right now. But what you got, BA?
I just want to see what they do with the character. So are they? You got to be careful because these movies make the villain seem sympathetic, and then now you're a fan of the villain, and they're the bad guy.
Anti-hero.
So right, then you get conflicted when they go against the good guy in a sense, right? So when Batman does show up, it's like, well, I mean, you had to, dispose of them, but don't hurt them. Like you don't want to have that. You don't want to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
So I'm shaky on that, but I think not knowing about it is a good thing. I don't want to see multiple trailers because I think they might give away too much. I think that, like this is like totally like opposite of Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man, like, yes, give me the trailers. I need to see what's going on because I have no idea what's going on with this movie because it can go in so many different directions based off the number of villains, based off the Hulk, based off of Punisher. We can go anywhere and everywhere. This is probably more streamlined. Guy gets into a situation goes left. Now something happened, and he's dealing with that throughout the rest of the movie, and things manifest even bigger. Pause. So it's like that's pretty much the movie. So I don't need to see too much to spoil that in a sense. So I'd rather for it to be on the darker side. I'd rather for it to have like a shade over it. Like I don't need to see the full light of it. So this is actually okay with me. So the later they can get away with it, the more they can push it back, without sabotaging the movie itself, I'm okay with.
Yeah, I agree. Like for me, it's like I'm interested in the movie. Like, I want to see what they're talking about with Clayface. The thing that I'm interested in is the tone. I think we talked about it after we saw the trailer for Lanterns. We talked about how now we're starting to see these different type of tones and stuff in these projects or whatever, right? How Lantern was different from Superman was different from Peacemaker, blah, blah, blah. Now I want to see how different of a tone they're going to make this movie compared to the other things. So that's what I'm kind of interested in. Like you said, The fact that we not hearing anything, I'd rather not hear anything than hear bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're not hearing anything, that's fine. That means that seems to be mean that everything is kind of going well right now. So for me, I just can't wait till the movie comes out so we can we'll get a trailer first, so that we kind of get an idea of the tone or whatever. Because I kind of feel like, now I could be wrong, but the tone for this might be similar to maybe Batman Brave and the Bold when that comes out. So we might have kind of an idea of how that tone gonna look, depending on how this goes or whatever. So because he's supposed to be the clay face from this, DCU's Batman or whatever. So we're gonna kind of see how that goes, man. But yeah, I just want to see the trailer to kind of get an idea of the tone.
Let me push back a little bit, pause. I think because Matt Reeves is the producer on this, is he not, for Clayface?
I think so.
So I think it might be more of a tone to his movies versus what they're gonna do with Brave and the Bold.
Not necessarily.
You think they're gonna go like on a darker side, or just kind of like the Batman itself? Matt Reeves' Batman is already have a dark tone to it.
Well, so
just because he's a producer, that doesn't mean that he, like I said, that doesn't mean it's going to be pulled necessarily in his world. It just means that, I mean, there's a bunch of people who produce. I mean, like, who was that? I forgot the woman's name. She was in. She produced the X-Men movies. Was it Laura Shula Donner?
Oh yeah, Lord, yeah.
And she still produced almost all the Marvel stuff to some extent. And it's like,
yeah,
but you know,
they attach him because he has an idea of that world, because he's been working in that world or whatever. Because like you said too, this is going to be more more fantastical compared to his Batman movie. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit different in that case. But as far as tone, I mean, it can still have the same tone, but yet still feel different from each other in each other's universes or whatever. So yeah, like it's kind of like Matt Reeves also working on Batman Cape Crusader. Like he's on that too. You know what I'm saying? Because they have him attached a lot of these Batman projects because he has an idea of the Batman lore or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it necessarily means it's going to be kind of like his Batman, but I do think as far as the darkness, it might kind of be in that same realm, which I think I kind of, if I had to call it now, will probably be the same kind of feel to a certain extent of Batman Brave and the Bold. That way we kind of get an idea, how would a dark world look within this kind of like bright world that we have so far? You know what I'm saying? So we'll kind of see how that go. But April and May, if y'all had to call it right now, which one is it? Is it April or is it May?
Well, the trailer for this? When's this movie even set to drop?
In like September. Oh, did they move back to October?
Let me see. I can tell you in a second.
Yeah, October. Yeah.
Yeah, October 23rd or something.
Yeah, I could say I thought they pushed it back closer to Halloween, which way they should have had the first time.
So I mean, probably about May. I say May.
So we said May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 5 months. We do May, April, 6 months. So yeah, I mean, I could probably see. I could see late. I know I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna say late April, closer to May. Be right there in that middle.
Because they still got the Supergirl trailers coming. Supergirl gotta do her thing on the trailer side.
And it's March. We ain't even get the Supergirl trailer. We've got the teaser. We ain't get the trailer yet.
Mm-hmm. So I thought we got 2 trailers.
Yeah, we got a trailer.
They're both. I don't think it's a full trailer. We got a full trailer for Supergirl.
I mean, it was.
I thought we did.
It wasn't no 20 seconds. It was. She did her thing, and you saw Lobo. She beat up some heads.
I thought that was a teaser trailer.
I thought that was a trailer. I thought they had a teaser before that. Am I tripping?
So there's one of them that showed her like sitting on the bench. But like I said, I don't think that was like. Let me see. I'm pulling it up now because I don't think it was long.
Yeah, look it up real quick. I'm interested now because I thought they had a teaser, and then like a month later they had they had a teaser, and then a month later they came out with that other trailer.
Well, yeah, they had okay, so they call that an official trailer, but yeah, the one that once again didn't show. Yeah, that was 3 months ago. They dropped one that showed what's his name, the dog, Crypto.
Oh
peeing on the newspaper and all that.
Yeah. So that's the trailer.
Yeah, that's the trailer. But I'm like,
hold on. So March was it coming out July, June,
yeah,
July. What's this? March? So April, May, June, July. Yeah, you're right. 4 months. So we should be getting a second trailer.
You would think.
Maybe next month.
Yeah, but it come out in June.
Oh, June? I thought it was July. I thought it came at the beginning of July.
It's late June.
Okay.
But yeah, we all due for a second and better trailer. That we all due for that, yeah.
Whoa. You gotta put better in there, man. Come on, the first trailer was fire, right? It was all right. It was good.
Now we gotta show Lobo a little bit more. That's all.
They ain't gonna do.
Hey. Yeah, because supposedly from rumors from I heard, man, Lobo not gonna really be in there that much.
Well, then we're not gonna see Lobo at all.
They might show that same one of him like swooping in or whatever with the flames on him or whatever. They might show that again, or you might hear him talk for a little bit or whatever, kind of get an idea how he sound and all that type of stuff. So I don't know. We'll see, man. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here, man. Speaking of Supergirl, so check it out. Supergirl has a reported runtime of 1 hour and 45 minutes. Not bad. Early reactions to the film have been extremely positive. Just think about that, BJ. My bad.
I guess that's all right as far as runtime. You know, we've kind of gotten spoiled to a lot of movies going longer because like Superman was what, hour and 20? It was 120, so 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Oh, it sure was. You right. Yeah. I'm about to say, wasn't it like under 2 hours? No, you're right. It was.
I just pulled up, so it was 129 minutes. So I don't know. I mean, if they can tell the whole story in less time, I mean, and that's the thing. We've kind of gotten spoiled to longer movies as directors have gotten more indulgent. I know back in the days, most of the movies were like under 2. You know, regular movies like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. That was it. But you know, we've had movies get longer and longer. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's indicative of it being good or bad at this point. You know,
facts. What you got, BA?
Very similar. I think that it's on the shorter side. That's almost at an hour 30. But I think it's a streamlined movie. I don't think they're going to get. I just like to see the how they. I know about what they're basing it off of. I just want to see like how they're going to adapt it in a real way, and it's just it can be done. I think in a shorter time. It's just how far do you get into her trauma? Because that might need an extra 15, 20 minutes. That's all I'm saying. So I think they just going to kind of glide over it. They're going to reference it. They might show like a clip or two, but they're going to, instead of going full deep dive into her background or how she got here, they're probably going to just go surface level and then leave that for maybe, that might be like an ongoing thing. You know, when she teams up with, when she's in another movie, they might show a little bit more and so on and so forth. That might be a continuation thing. And I think that's probably how they attack that. So if they go that route, then a minute 45, hour 45 is not the end of the world. As long as they tell it.
What about a montage? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm about to say that's cheap, bro.
All right, 5 minutes. You gonna tell you how you feel? Da, 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 da. Okay, that's good. Let's get to the action. Let's go. No, I'm with y'all. Hour 45. That's fine. First movie. You don't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to keep things kind of tight and you know, more personal a little bit. Like you said, she's gonna definitely go through some trauma in this movie. If you read the comic, the word was it Woman of Tomorrow, comic storyline. She goes through some things. So there's gonna be a lot of flashback scenes and all that type of stuff. But yeah, like I'm fine with it, man. You know, we got the positive review, positive buzz coming from it and stuff like that. You would think that with that positive buzz, kind of like what you were saying, BJ. Let's get that trailer released or whatever. If they released a teaser in a trailer already, I'm gonna have to guess that we're gonna probably get 2 more trailers total. So this next trailer coming up, and then they're gonna probably throw 1 more trailer before they get to. I'm guessing. I don't know, because if you talk about like, let's say they do release another trailer next month, right? That's gonna be 4 months out. If you decide to do, what is that right? What's it, April, May, June, July? You said June, right?
Yeah, he said end of June.
So April, May, June. Dang, you know what? Never mind. It's got to be next month. It's got to be next month. You got to release it.
Yeah. End of this month, beginning of next month, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that, but yeah, because you want to start kind of focusing in on like TV spots and all that type of stuff. You start doing that about a month out or whatever. So yeah, you're right. It got to be like I said, end of the month. And it might surprise you if this news like this coming out. It might drop a trailer probably next week or something like that. I wouldn't even be surprised. But yeah, it's got to be sometime this month or next month for sure. They get you another trailer or whatever. The next trailer gonna probably give us an idea of what the story is about a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So we'll probably see how that goes. If the trailer drop, we'll be here to talk about it, y'all.
Question though, would they dare drop that? Would they dare drop a trailer to go up against the Spider-Man and Doom trailers? Would they be like, "Oh yeah, watch this"? You know, would you think they'd be bold enough to do that?
Yes. Either a week before. Well, no, a week before we now. Probably like a week after.
I'm gonna say yeah, probably like something like that. Cause didn't they do that for Spider-Man? Didn't Spider-Man drop after? No, that's Spider-Man. Was it Avengers? Remember when the Doomsday trailers dropped like after Supergirl, like that next day or something like that? One of them 4 trailers. I thought we talked about that. We was like, dang, cause I think I overshadowed and all that type of stuff.
But Marvel could do that. That's the thing. Marvel could drop a trailer on top of your trailer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you saying what DC do it though?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Supergirl gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man," but here, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Be like, Supergirl. They'll be like,
Nah, they'll probably like cause what normally trailers drop on what, like Tuesdays or Thursdays or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll probably be I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't be surprised they dropping this week. I would not be surprised they dropping this week. Like I said, we're getting this news right here coming out. Usually, whenever we get news like that or a poster release or something like that, like they're doing with Spider-Man right now, they starting to release posters, which means you're about to get a trailer coming out here real soon. So, yeah, it's got to be. I'm with y'all though. It's got to be sometime this month. The end of this month, we got we in the 14th, halfway through. It's got to be this month, or it's got to be for sure next month if it's coming out in June. So, we gonna see. What we say, BJ?
No, it's confident.
All right, fellas. Last but not least, check this out. We got our first look at the Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. This is when they're all older. This is kind of in between the Avatar Last Airbender show and the Adventures, was it Korra, Legends of Korra show. So yeah, we got this them in an adult version and stuff like that. Here's a picture of them right now. So the gang is all back. This is the part that I wanted to get y'all thoughts on. So we got to talk about these people every show. So Paramount, originally their plans were to release this in the movie theaters. That was the plan. The director and them have been talking and saying that this is actually a movie that they feel needs to be in the movie theaters. It's that type of quality or whatever, right? But the Ellisons are moving it to streaming, which is why I was saying, I think before, like right now, the Paramount slate ain't looking the greatest right now. And this could have been a franchise that could kind of help lead it towards that way. You know what I mean? But what you think about this though, BJ?
Hey, look, I'm not gonna sit there and tell Ellison's not to fail. So I mean, if they want to fumble and drop balls left and right, then that's pause for BA's purposes. Then I'll let them do that. They could screw up as much as they want, fail as much as they want, put everything on Paramount Plus, which they got 13 subscribers. So brilliant. Keep it going. Lose all your money. What you got, BA?
Nervous, BJ. It's making me nervous, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but go ahead, BA. My bad.
Actually, it might not be the worst idea because they don't have that many. Like that would boost people to watch Paramount. Because I know there's a lot of Avatar fans, but I think those fans already have Paramount more than likely because Paramount owns Nickelodeon. They already own it. So that just kind of, I just shot myself in the foot there. So yeah, I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't. I was like, yeah, because they just got it right. So it's already there. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good movie. I think it's gonna be a great movie. I think a lot of people was waiting for this rendition of Aang and his crew. Yeah. I know I'm a big Avatar fan, both Aang and Korra. So
me too.
to see them in a grown up situation. I don't need to see too many deaths because that could be around the corner. But yeah, that's me saying that, by the way. But no, I just thought it was. I just think it's a cool thing. But yeah, I think it's probably should have been in the movie. But it's no buzz around it though. That's the problem because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. There's no people still got a bad taste from the other Avatar movie. You know, that the real one, the real life one, that was absolutely garbage.
Hey.
So people still remember that. So
what about the Netflix one? No, they got great positive reviews on the Netflix one.
Yeah, but we're talking about the movies though, and I think that might be what people first go to. Oh, they trying to Avatar. Oh yeah, just like the other one, right? Because that was garbage. You know, it's just like, are we too far gone to move on from there? I don't know, and I think that's probably what they might be hesitant on. So, something got to be hesitant for them not to make money put in the movie theater. So what would make them hesitate to put in the movie theater? I guess that's my question to y'all.
No. What you said, that's what I was going to ask. Because I need to know why you were hesitant to put it in there. Because like I said, the Netflix series got great critical and fan buzz from it to the point that they tried to hurry up and greenlight the second season. Second season coming out here real soon on Netflix. So that's how where that momentum came from, and why they started talking about doing other spinoffs and stuff like that of the Avatar universe. This right here was supposed to be a matter of fact. I could be wrong. I thought I heard a rumor that it was supposed to be a live action Aang Last Airbender, but when we found out it was going to be an animated movie, like cool, like you said, BA. Now we get to see what happened to Aang and them after they defeated the Fire King and all that. I mean, it was a Fire Lord. See what happened after that or whatever. We got to see the older version when he already mastered the powers of the Avatar and all that type of stuff. We get to see that now, right? So I'm thinking like, yo, put it in the big screen. Do it the right way. That way folks can see like, okay, Avatar franchise actually is a pretty good franchise when done right or whatever. You erase that taste of the M. Night Shyamalan. I know that's Big J's favorite movie. The M. Night Shyamalan Airbender movie, which, oh my God. Hey. Bro, I remember when that trailer came out, the teaser, the one he was in that temple doing the airbending moves, and all of a sudden it showed him like pushing the wind out and it showed them ships. Bro, I thought that movie was gonna be the greatest movie of all time when it came out. Bro, I was like, yo, they got a live action Avatar movie. It's gonna be fire. Boy, that movie is so trash, bro.
Look, that kid is from Dallas, so leave that movie alone.
Oh no, he's fine. I just don't like the fact they called him Ong. I'm like, yo, did any of y'all watch the show? What is this? Ong. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm excited for this though, man. I want to see. I'm just, you know what? To kind of go back what you said though, BJ. I was excited for the thought of them doing these different spinoffs for Avatar, because I always felt like what they should do is go further and further into the future, like they did with Korra. Like, and as you go further and further into the future, technology advances each time you go, further in time or whatever. But now that these folks own it now, bro, I don't trust them, bro. I just don't trust how this is gonna go. Like I was excited for the Avatar of the universe. Now I'm like, because for one, we're not hearing a lot of noise or a lot of anything of what they're going to do with any of this stuff other than this. And then, of course, the show coming out on Netflix. And now you're doing stuff like this where you're taking it out of the movie theaters. Like, I don't have any confidence in the folks who are running this right now. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it's good. I really do. If it's on streaming, I'll be the first one to watch it. I'm definitely going to be there to watch it. But
wait, you got Paramount Plus? Trader.
No. Somebody I know got Paramount Plus.
Oh,
I got it, yo. I told y'all, man. Paw Patrol, yo. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
I didn't. Hold on. Where's your parrot? I didn't see your parrot on your show the way you was talking.
Hey, like I said, I got it, BJ.
Okay. Well, you just say R. Throw an R.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Barbosa.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's the last one we got, man. Let's go and turning the page here, man. Get to these questions, these comments, guys. We can call it a morning. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got here, man. Oh, he says, I got your email about the feast. What?
That seems strange.
I have
Hey,
no
right, you gotta
idea.
explain that, brother. What's going on with that, bro?
Bro. But why we always, I noticed too, we be getting the trolls on the phone versions. Don't read that, BJ. Come on, man. You're sitting there reading like, what they say? What up, Basco, man? Y'all follow Basco over on YouTube on the Basco Scenario. Great content over there. Says, what up? What is up, guys? What up, man? Good peoples. Yes, sir. He says, the movie will do well. I'm trying to think what movie talking about. Oh, probably talking about Superman. I'll have to get the guess. And then he says, Disney has damaged once they're more profitable properties in Marvel and Star Wars. They are on. We need to get our fans back, which is difficult once they turn on them. I mean, Star Wars
Just
got
get
a
good
long way to
product.
go. Yeah,
Just
that's
give
all
good
you gotta
product.
do.
That's all. They'll come back real quick.
Just develop a win streak. Just develop a win streak. My thing, like I said, it's Star Wars definitely got a long way to go. Like they'll give you some good stuff like Andor, then they'll follow it up with like Acolyte. You know what I mean? And you gotta have consistency with the wins. You know what I'm saying? That's how you think Marvel got to where they are. They had those consistencies with those wins. Like now things are a little bit choppy, but because they built that reputation before things got choppy, people get them a little bit of a kind of a little bit of leeway, a little bit of grace compared to Star Wars, where it's like we seen a ton of mishaps on y'all's end, and now we're just waiting for that consistency out of y'all, man. So
I mean Superman, DC was taking some hits, and Superman came out, great movie. All right, so like you said, you gotta see the consistency, but the fans came back in a sense. You know what I'm saying? At least a large section of them, and we see what they do for part. I was about to say part 2. There is no part 2. It's Man of Tomorrow.
I was gonna say also too, kind of piggyback BA on that. Remember they had Superman, then he turned around and had Peacemaker. Minus the last season, but I mean minus the last episode. But other than that, that was overall generally folks loved that show. Other than that last episode, and then you had Superman, so you kind of started to build that win streak there. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they follow it up with what's the next show coming out? Is it Lanterns coming out next?
Yeah.
Or Supergirls, right? Supergirl come out first, then Lanterns. Remember, Lanterns got pushed back to like August or whatever. So yeah, so if they hit on Supergirl, then hey, you got something there. Then you start to kind of build that same kind of trust that they started to build over there at Marvel. And did I read this? Oh, I did read that. He says, does anyone care of Clayface? I mean, I want to see it. Like if you asked me, like, hey, what character do you want to see a movie of? I would never in my life have named Clayface. But hey, they coming out with a Clayface movie. I want to see it, especially if it's something that's tied into the. I don't know how much is going to be tied into the overall story of what's going on in DC, but I mean, yeah, I would see it. I care. Not as far as like I'm not like BJ said, I'm not scouring the internet for information or nothing. But if they say, yo, here's this trailer, okay, I'm gonna watch it. Hey, the movie just released. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
It I guess it helps the overall lore of the direction of the company. Like when we saw Marvel special with the Man Thing and Elsa Blust
Werewolf by Night.
Thank you. It was like, okay, so y'all can go in multiple different directions. So if y'all try to sell a project based off of a certain lore or a certain look, you're going to refer to that. Like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like that. Cool. I'll watch it in a sense. So I think Clayface is going to be like a different side of DC, and that's something that they can reference to moving forward if they do it right in a sense. So it's a nice reference point if they go off in another direction.
Facts. And then he says anti-villain again. Yeah, man. I've said before, I don't like these movies where they got the villain and you know they make him misunderstood. He's not a villain, he's just misunderstood. I don't like that. The only thing I've seen where they got that right comic book wise was the Penguin. Penguin was evil. He was a bad guy.
Hold on. You forgot.
What's that?
What's the name? Killmonger. I like what they did in Black Panther because they made him, you know what I'm saying? They set him up with his father getting killed in front of him, and then
I'm talking about as far as like the movie's about them. Like the movie was not Penguin. It's the Penguin, but they didn't make him like some misunderstood character. It's like, yo, you just straight evil, bro. You straight bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end when he.
Oh, yeah, Penguin was bad as a kid. I mean, he killed his brother because his mom loved him too. That was just. Oh, you love him too? No, you got to drown.
Bro, I need Batman to break his one rule, man. You go. Yeah. But let's see what we got up here. He says, how does the movies attack normies? Attract normies. Which movie we talking about? Basco, you talking about the
maybe Clayface or
maybe Clayface or something, or you talking about just comic book movies in general?
I mean, if he's talking about Clayface, then you will have by that time. What are we talking about? October, so you will have the DC world itself. So you have Superman, you will have Peacemaker, you will have Supergirl. If all these are hitting, then it's basically the Marvel. Atlantis, because that'd be August. Yeah. So you'll have the Marvel side of how you sell something. Hey, if everything else I put out was smash, then go ahead on and watch that because that's gonna be a smash hit too. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going once we see it. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty good, or it could be a flop. But we got 4 other success stories prior to that, so that's how you sell it.
And also too, you're selling it on the subgenre. The subgenre is gonna be horror. You know what I'm saying? So it could fit kind of in that vein because it's talking about body horror and all that stuff. So it's gonna kind of fit in that horror genre. So you kind of building off of that. You know, Scream and Halloween, that type of stuff, where it's like, or The Fly, it kind of fits in that vein. So kind of building off of that to kind of draw people who aren't into the comics into the movies. And then let's see what he just said here. Last but not least, he said, watch Supergirl outperform Superman. Listen, and look, it could. And it's based off of what I kind of said before. For example, when the DC was, what should I say, the DCEU was on its last leg, each one of the movies after that movie kept making less and less money because you're building off of the momentum of the last movie. So I can definitely see if they decide, if Supergirl does outperform, and I can see that because Superman, crawled so that Supergirl can walk. So now if you start getting a bunch of successful movies in a row, like in Marvel, those movies after that are going to build off the momentum of the last movie. So now people are going to start seeing, oh, DC is successful. I'm hearing these movies are good. Let me go see this movie. Now everybody's programmed like, okay, these movies are good. Let me go see the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, to the point that these movies are going to start looking at $1 billion, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? So which is what James Gunn was saying when he first made Superman. Like they weren't expecting it to make $1 billion or anything like that. You're trying to build positive build from this movie, which is what they did. They got the audience and they got the critics. And now you kind of build on that, and hopefully the movies following that are going to start making the money. But listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys for another episode, man, because we geek, man. We do this every Tuesday and every Saturday, y'all. So y'all can join us over here for these conversations. We definitely will be back here on Saturday. I think Cuz will be back. He should be back in town by then. So he'll be back here on Tuesday. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, if you're into geek content and all them good things, hit that subscribe button. Also, too, if everybody can hit them likes, that'd be much appreciated. And listen, if you guys are interested in the merch, man, we got the links down in the description box below. So go ahead and check out the shirts and stuff like that on the site. With all that being said, man, it's your boy Real. Got Big J in the building, BA in the building. Cuz will be back here on Tuesday. This is Cuz We Geeked. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We'll be back here on Tuesday, y'all. Stay geeked. There we are.